everyone, my name is Lisa. I wanted to come to you guys today with some ideas that I have in regards to building your accessory wardrobe. Of course, every lady should have different trinkets that you're able to pull from to kind of polish yourself for the day and put the finishing touches on your outfit. So I wanted to show you kind of three different categories so you kind of know what should I have, what do I need to add, what should I be purchasing, but also a quick and easy way for you to organize those items so that way they're easy to see as you're getting dressed in the morning. So really the three categories that I want to focus on today, the first one would be having your investment pieces. So these typically are your classic pieces that you'll have. Typically, diamond stud earrings would be in that particular category because obviously you've invested a little bit more money in that particular area. There may be some different keepsakes that you have that were maybe even passed down to you from different family members, or even for special occasions, or just a just because piece. For me, I'm going to show you a couple of those pieces. I actually have this set here that was purchased for me, and then I do love to wear it, but I am a very big accessory girl, so sometimes I get kind of overwhelmed with options, like I feel most women do. I have, of course, this diamond cross here. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then these earrings, which they're very pretty, not typically my style. And I can show you something that I do to kind of update them. So you have, it's like a drop earring. Doesn't really have any movement or dangle to it, which is kind of the part that I really don't like. It's a bit stiff, even though they are real diamonds. What I do when I do like to wear them, just to kind of create more of an edgy effect, because I want it to look a little bit more youthful, even though I'm not 21, I'm not in my 50s either. I basically just put the earring in and turn it. I'm trying to put the back on it. And it kind of makes it look like I'm just wearing more than one if you really look up close. Kind of updates that a little bit. So really this would be one of my investment pieces. And then some other pieces that I have that are a little bit more of an investment piece. I had a girlfriend from back home that actually gave me these earrings as a going away present, and I absolutely love them. They're little Juicy Couture studs, and they're hearts because I absolutely love hearts. So of course this is going to be a little bit more than maybe some earrings or trinkets that I bought for $5, $10. You never know. And then of course I have a few different rings that are kind of the same thing, keepsakes that I have received for different gifts. This one being a very simple opal, kind of nice, especially for summer and spring where you're wearing lighter shades. This is another piece that I absolutely love. Kind of catches your eye a little bit. The shape of it, it's kind of three-dimensional, has a little bit of raise to it. Especially for curvy girls. I kind of like pieces that are a little bit bigger. So really, those are going to be your investment pieces. The middle part of your accessory wardrobe will actually be the largest portion, and that's really going to be your style section. That's going to be the section that really defines what your style is, what you gravitate towards, and pieces that you typically wear. So they're kind of in the middle of your classic investment pieces, and the other spectrum would be the trend pieces. So it's kind of right in the middle. So typically you'll have more of this in your particular wardrobe. For me, these are more of my style pieces. I tend to like earrings that are a little bit more, they have a little bit more length to them instead of width because my face is obviously round. And I want to find a way to lengthen that so I don't feel like I'm as chunky sometimes as, curvy as I am. Shouldn't say chunky, curvy actually. So that would be your middle portion. Another thing that could be staples is I'm a huge ring girl. I love rings. Of course, I always have my wedding ring on, but my other rings I love to add in as kind of fun pieces. This is a really nice one. Different colors, different themes. I love tribal print. Like this will never get old for me, even though it may go out of style for others. It will not for me. I love turquoise jewelry. I'm kind of my mom's girl in that matter. She loves it. She'll buy turquoise really anything. Bows, I also like that. It's kind of a delicate way to, add a little sass to your wardrobe. And then I also like smaller bracelets that I can kind of pair up So if you look, I have a cross one. This is actually a thicker one. This actually H, which for me stands for hope. You know, I always want to be a champion of hope. So I like looking at that, you know, kind of as like my little piece of encouragement throughout the day. So really those are going to be more of my style pieces. And then when you're looking more into the trim pieces, that would be pieces that could be something like this. Some of the ladies with short hair can really rock these. I think they're gorgeous and long hair. When you have all this long, thick hair and you have all these, you know, curls and waves, and you want something that's really going to shine in the middle of that and be able to stand up and that's large enough in statue, these would be the perfect piece. What I like, because I have shorter hair, are these earrings. These are actually my favorite. I think some people think they're a little bit odd, but I kind of feel like they have a little bit of that rocker vibe, which I tend to like. And then it goes with my short hair. You know, I could make this a faux hawk if I chose to, make it a little bit edgier depending on what I'm wearing. So this is a great accent piece for that particular category. I'm going to show you a way that I actually organize my jewelry at home. I have this plastic organizer, which I have in this beautiful box that I actually just bought because I really love the look of it. And I actually have 2 trays in there. So this one sits at the very top, and then I have another tray underneath that with jewelry as well, but just pieces that may be a little bit smaller so that they're not occupying so much space as far as the height. Another good option that I have found for earrings would be this. And you can really find this at any craft store. Very simple organizer. When you open it up, it's pretty easy to find. Of course, over the years, I've added more and more to some categories. I typically like to keep my metals together, so the brushed metals, different color stories, kind of within the same divider. My little bling and sparkle, if you could see that. Kind of keep those in the same little box, and then ones that are a little bit larger and that are a little bit more of a trend, I have those in that as well. Also another option for your jewelry, if you want to keep something inside of your actual closet, would be buying something that is similar to this. If you look, it has a lot of different little cubbies, like right here, that you can kind of add little rings to jewelry, whether it be earrings, maybe even little small bracelets. This is actually a necklace, and this is as well. Another way, I typically hang my necklaces this way, just because it's easier for me to see, and then they don't get tangled. I can't stand when the necklaces get tangled. For me, I will grab a bunch of them and just throw them away, because I don't have the patience to sit and unravel them. So this is an easy way to kind of keep everything in place. Also, what I will do, if I know there's a certain necklace that I love wearing with a certain dress or a certain blazer, I will hang it on that piece. And then I will remember, okay, I love wearing that necklace, but I want to wear it with something different today. I'll know quickly where to go grab it, opposed to digging through a lot of different things. So this is going to be a great option for you as well. Another option for your scarves is to either hang them on the actual rack in your closet, or you can find one of these deals, which I use a lot, and actually just hang them over. And then that way you kind of have them at different heights, so it's easy to find, because of course with scarves, depending on the actual fabric, they can get to be a little bit bulky, and then sometimes that's kind of hard to get through, you know, a whole rack of them. So this is kind of a quick way to kind of manage that chaos so that it's a bit more organized and easy for you to find. So really, I want your focus to be on, you know, what's going to be most effective for you in your space, because your space could be completely different than mine. For mine, I don't have a lot of bathroom space right now. I do have a walk-in closet, but I would love to have like that walk-in closet from Sex and the City. Of course, I think every woman would want, where I could actually just lounge in my closet and let my clothes speak to me, right? A lot of women think that happens. I tend to think that on some days. And I just don't have that space right now. So I still want to keep all of my things, because of course it takes you a while to acquire those things. So what's going to be the most effective way for you to package those so that you can not only appreciate those items, but also know what you have to wear. So that way you're not wearing the same thing every day. You're pulling from different pieces, different inspiration, and giving yourself kind of a different look for whatever mood you're in that day. Sometimes I could feel a little bit more rocker. Sometimes I want to do a little bit more on the classy side. Sometimes I want to accentuate my curves because I'm feeling very feminine and empowered that day. It really just depends. Whatever the mood is for that day, embrace it. I always tell my guests fashion should be fun. There are no dead set rules on, don't do this, don't do that. We're kind of a little bit past that stage now, thank God. You go to church and then your knees have to be covered. It's like we're a little bit past that. That not that you want to wear anything inappropriate, but you want to embrace what your personal style is and really hone in on that and buy pieces that are a true reflection of that. Don't go out and spend a ton of money on a trend because it's popular and you really know long term that's not going to be your taste. Of course, playing with those options, but really that part of your actual accessory wardrobe should cost the less. It's going to be those pieces that you're going to be replacing quite often in comparison to your actual style pieces, which is the center of that wardrobe, and then also your classic pieces. So hopefully I gave you guys some good tips today, something to pull from and to build upon. Wait for my next video, but this is just something I wanted to give you guys short and sweet, and hopefully it will bless someone today and kind of give you a blueprint on how to establish that wardrobe and what to do with it. Have a good day.